In a vast dimension known as the Expanse Dimension, where worlds embodied primordial elements, stood the majestic capital of element nature. This realm, enveloped in the lushness of giant trees and dense vegetation, arbored a unique biodiversity. In this dreamlike landscape walked Liana, a young woman in a flowery dress, also known as fire lily, whose footsteps intervened with the trembling of her city. With each sunrise, her heart beat to the rhythm of the forest, while her spirit vibrated with the purpose of maintaining balance in her world. Liana was known for her dedication to others, always willing to extend a helping hand and cooperate to maintaining harmony in the expansion of her civilization. Her name echoes in the whispers of the wind and the songs of the birds as a symbol of altruism and compensation. One day, the opportunity to support an expedition to a distant planet on the borders of the empire of the Tree of Life presents itself. Without hesitation, Liana enlisted for this momentous mission, aware that her determination and skills would make a difference in building a new home for nature's creatures. With the ship powered by nature energy, algae reactor and photosynthesis, they embark on a long journey to the new world. The ship, a sanctuary of life in itself, was populated by plant beings of all shapes and sizes, each contributing their unique essence to the common enterprise. Upon arrival on the desert planet, the arduous work of terraforming began. The first few days were chilling, with harsh conditions that tested the endurance of the expeditionaries. However, help came from Lycan and most beginnings, whose abilities to adapt to extreme environments proved of invaluable to everyone's survival. During an exploration, Liana and her team entered the nooks and corners of the New World, cautious but full of curiosity for the unknown. It was that they came across begin a crater, a sink that defied our logic and understanding. Incandescence begins, living forms of fire that danced in the shadows of the arid and desolate landscape. The initially incarnate took everyone breath away, with surprise reflect in every glance. The fire begins emanate a warm, fiery glow, their present radiant and energy that defied natural laws. However, despite the disconcerting appearance, curiosity overcame fear and fierce contact was established. Liana, with her serene temper and open heart, slowly approached the fire begins, extending a hand in a gesture of peace and friendship. Beside her, her companions watched it attentively, prepared for any eventuality, but eager to understand these unique creatures. Who are you? Asked Liana, casually, watching the dancing flames. We are the fire, echoes a fiery voice among the flames. The mission of the fire begins was simple to feed. Intrigued, Liana asked, "You mean energy?" The answer came in the form of fire melting or between her hands. This is our food. Fire is our sustenance. The clear on end of the fire begins with intensity. Understanding the need of the fire begins, Liana offered a solution. We can exchange fuel of help in colonizing the planet. Together, we can make this world a prosperous place for all. However, the greed of the fire begins triggered a conflict that soon unleashed the landscape in a storm of chaos and despair. The battle was fierce, with each side fiercely defending this interests. The fire begins in their lust for more recurse, brought out their fire cannons, expending torrent of flame toward their opponents. The air was filled with the deafening sound of explosions and their searing eating of the flames that devoured everything in their path. On the other hand, the creatures of nature, aware of the importance of defending their new home, responded with determination. They brought out their shields, creating a protective barrier against the raining enemy fire. Armed with spears made of oak wood, they bravely advanced towards the battlefront, ready to face any challenge that came their way. Amid the chaos and destruction, each side fought with a ferocity that could only come from a desperate desire to protect what they considered theirs. The ground trembled under the weight of the fighting, while the sky darkened with the smoke of the fray. Amidst the din of battle, with the din of the fire cannons booming through the air, on the fire began roared fiercely. We will give nothing without getting something in return. Their voice resounded like thunder through the flames, channeling with opponents with fierce determination. The Vikings of nature, with their shields raised and their spears ready for battle, did not back down in the face of the challenge. But Liana, as nature ambassador, offered an alternative amidst the chaos and destruction that resined on the battlefield. Stop that right now! Violence will get us nowhere! She exclaimed in a firm voice, raising her voice above the clamor of war. These words echoes among the combat throughout they were lost in the din of battle. As flames continued to devour the landscape and grief and anger threatened to consume everything, Liana persevered in her call of reason. We must find a peaceful solution to this conflict before it's too late. We cannot allow destruction to consume us. Unit, we can achieve far more that device in the structure. Although the clamor of battle continued to defend the sentence, Liana's words resonated in the hearts of some of the combatants, planting the seed of about in their minds, tormented by discord. Hope of peaceful solution shone like a dim light amidst the darkness of umbrage violence. Until they ceased when they noticed the light emanating from Liana. This new world will not be built by spilling sap and ashes. There is a way to cooperate. We will provide you with fuel or what you call food, and you will help us treat the minerals of this planet to fertilize our fields. We can cooperate. The she proposed with determination. The leader of the fire expeditionaries, a senior captain with a skeptical expression and a gleam of distrust in these incandescent eyes, repealed in a husky voice full of caution. It may work, but and world lost. Alliance can be fragile, can in this inhospitable world. Survival is the supreme love. How can we be sure that his engagement will stand the test of the time and the pressure of adversity? Liana, without losing their firmness, affirmed, "It will last because our tree of life, the mother of nature, says that everything in existence is necessary for balance. There is no life without death, no day without night. But this does not make us enemies, but brothers in existence and life. Your fire does not destroy. Your fire gives life and warmth." The fire beings ceased their attack, reflecting on their impulse. One of them, in a softer voice, said, "Truth or hunger is great. Our spark is greater. A spark that, from the heat of the infinity suns, drives the cycles. We will support your cause, and you will secure for us the just. Our people will remember the goodness of your words and the promise of the better future improve them. Together, they founded a joint colony, combined Torch of Fire and Tree of Life. This colony, called Arbor Flama, set a precedent of unity and cooperation between seemingly opposing elements. In time, Arbor Flama flourished, always remembering the wisdom and kindness of Liana, the fire lily girl, native to the empire of the Tree of Life, and the fierce fire expeditionaries on behalf of the Republic of the Incandescent Volcano. Their alliance became the foundation of a better future, proving that even the most divergent elements can find harmony and balance together. The moral of this story is that, the best or different, we can achieve great things when we work together in harmony and mutual respect. By joining forces and sharing resources, we can build a better world for all, where diversity is not a barrier, but a source of strength and growth. Arbor Flama serves as a living example for how cooperation can transform conflicts into opportunities and create a brighter future for generations to come.